Okay, and welcome. Welcome to our Freedom Lifestyle event. My name's Jana. I'll be hosting the majority of the event. We've got a couple of girls that are going to share about what we love and why we get on here each week. But we're really excited because we've got two amazing girls launching their business this week and are on tonight with their beautiful guests. So if you've been invited and you've jumped on tonight, thank you so much for jumping on and supporting them. It's quite nerve-wracking when you're getting on and doing this the first time. But obviously they've invited you enough because they care. So myself, I came across this amazing opportunity 20 months ago now. It's getting to that stage where I need to start talking in years. You sort of do that with your children as well. But I was working full-time, trading time for money, as you do, thinking there was no other way, really. I was at the time, my boys were 3 and my youngest was 11 months. So I just returned back to work after maternity leave. I'd actually changed jobs from the government within the Department of Defence to Department of Human Services on promotion. Probably not the greatest decision I ever made, to be honest. So I went into what we call over here in Australia Centrelink, which I think you guys called like WIN or something over there. And longer hours, more travelling, more stress, more responsibility, taking work home with me. I was on call, and the things I was seeing in my office at work just don't sit well. Don't sit well with a mum. Don't sit well with anybody, I guess, when you're seeing that constantly each and every day. I was researching the amazing product Juice Plus at the time for my husband. He's a typical bloke in that he only eats meat and potato. He looks quite fit and healthy, but I was really worried about how he was going to respond to health in the later days, especially with inflammation, joint pain. He's lifting steel all day long, so I was really concerned for him in the later years. I kind of forgot about it for a little bit, and then an opportunity came up on a local page, someone I didn't know, offering an opportunity to work around health and wellness, in stolen moments around my children, helping other people with their health and helping other people gain or build an income from home. It ticked a lot of boxes for me. I've always been into the health side of things. As part of my defence job, I played for their Australian netball side for 7 years. So health was super important for me, and now being a parent, it was obviously at the highest point of my priorities. So I reached out to this girl, super skeptic, that I'd never met before, and asked her a million questions. I've also owned a traditional business before, so I had lots of questions between what it is I was actually doing and how the business itself ran. She was amazing. She slowly got back to me with all those questions and then asked me if I had heard of Juice Plus or the Juicy Body Transformation. I was quite excited because I had heard of Juice Plus, but I had not heard of the program. But I'm thrilled with the program now that I'm a part of it. So I thought, why not? Let's do it. I signed up on the day, got my products for my husband, my family, for myself. And within 4 months of saying yes to the business, I was able to go part-time. And within 10 months, I was able to resign. So I've replaced my income and I get to stay at home with my children, which I never thought would be possible. Me and my husband have both always been workers and thought that's what was going to be the case for the rest of our lives. And we just have to face the fact that we would have missed a lot of those beautiful moments with them as they grew up. But now I get to be kinder mum. I get to drop them off, pick them up, do swimming lessons, speech lessons. When they're sick, I get to actually look after them properly and not rush them back to childcare and me back to work. I don't have a boss to call in and say that they're sick. So it's been such a big change for me. Not easy, because I never, being a stay-at-home mum isn't an easy job, and hands down to all those parents that have been doing it from day dot. But it's been so rewarding to do so. So I'm going to jump straight into our products program, and then we're going to hear from a couple of girls, and then I'll talk a little bit about the business afterwards. I will apologise for my voice. I've been talking flat out for the last couple of weeks, and it's all caught up on me, but it's slowly actually returning. So Juice Plus, the actual company itself has been around for over 46 years, but the product's 26. So it's not a new fad. It's not something that's just come in and it's going to go out tomorrow. It's definitely been tried and tested for over 26 years, which is pretty cool. The idea behind Juice Plus is it's designed to bridge the gap in your diet between what you're eating and what you should be eating, or to increase an already healthy diet. Okay, so it's all about whole foods without all those synthetic and artificial and nasty ingredients in there. So our hero product is our whole food capsules, all right, fruits, vegetables and berries, and that's all that's in there. It's brilliant. Gives you an extra variety of 27 fruits, vegetables and berries into your bodies each and every day. That's amazing. Over here in Australia, sort of government states 3 to 5 serves a day. Science suggests more along the lines of 9 to 11. All right, 3 to 5 is pretty bloody easy to do really on most days, but 9 to 11, even if you are like me and you're a queen juicer and you're having your 3 to 5 meals a day, that's pretty hard for you to do each and every day. Science is suggesting that too, because of the oxidization in the air, because of our busy lifestyles, because of what our bodies are needing to keep up with the standard living that we are living. I love that this product is all whole foods, in that you can read the label, all right? There's not some crazy big list on there that you need a dictionary or, years of study to be able to read and understand. Literally on the vegetable blend, you're looking at carrot, cabbage, kale. Kale's been in there for 26 years, which is pretty cool considering everyone thinks it's a fad at the moment. Broccoli, beet, tomato, garlic, parsley and spinach. All amazing stuff, all straight from the ground. Another thing I love about the label is there's no warning label. All right. So if you're breastfeeding, if you're pregnant, it's safe. Unless you're allergic to the carrot or the cabbage, Juice Plus is pretty much safe for anybody to take, which is pretty amazing, because I know when I fell pregnant with my children, I had to stop a lot of my pre and post workout shakes or some of the supplements I was taking because they weren't recommended for while I was pregnant. So that's pretty awesome as well. Juice Plus obviously is full of all this beautiful produce, and a lot of people always question, well, why wouldn't I just eat them healthy? Go for it. If you can get all that 26 variety into your diet each and every day, hands down to you. It's more being able to access it. The fruits and vegetables that we're getting on a daily basis through our supermarkets, we're getting them a week or two later after they've been picked from the vine. And when they've been picked from our farms, they've been picked ready for a journey to you. So they're being picked before they're at their highest cellular level. One being they look terrible if they stay on their vine until they are at their highest cellular level, and nobody wants to eat them looking like that. Two being they want to pick them and keep them in that lovely shape and colour, and then put different sprays, waxes, chemicals on them so they can then withstand that journey to us in the supermarkets. Then when we purchase them, we're peeling them, we're pipping them, we're cooking them, all those sorts of things, and losing more nutrients. The fruits and vegetables that go into our produce are literally grown only for Juice Plus. So they get to stay on the vine until they are at their ugliest looking shape and colour. And they can, because they're only going to be processed for Juice Plus. Then by being that ugly shape and so forth colour, that's when the best time of the nutrients really comes into the product, into the produce, I should say. Its highest cellular level is in those last 24 hours or 2 or 3 days just before it gets picked. So from there, it gets picked from our farms, taken straight into our factories without any sprays or chemicals, because our farms are co-located with our factories. There they are cleaned and washed. Then they are pulped in a beautiful process that's, keeping everything together, but slowly removing all those liquids, including the sugar. I was going to say shikra. I don't know what shikra is. Removing the sugar, and then it's slowly dried in a freezing or in a cooling process, turning it into that powder form. All right, that then gets capsulated into our vegan, vegetarian, soluble capsule. But it keeps all our micronutrition, phytonutrients, and live enzymes still intact, which is a really beautiful thing. And it's such a higher cellular level than what we're used to getting from our fruits and vegetables. And what happens when we take those on a daily basis? Like attracts like. All right, if you are, one of those people that used to love your sweets, you had your lollies, your salty chips, or your cheeses and your fried foods, the more you ate that, the more you wanted it. By putting this into your body each day, you start attracting more of those things. So you're going to the crisper and to the fruit bowl more, because you're wanting more of what you're already putting into your body. And you start not wanting those chips and those, fried foods and those lollies as much as what you were before, which is great. And obviously, nutrients, we all absorb it differently. Between 3 to 7 minutes when you swallow your capsules, does it get in there and go to work? And what I mean by that is, I'm sure we've all taken multivitamins before. I'm sure we've all taken some sort of supplements, but it does take different times for our bodies to absorb those. And when we were taking those normal ones, they're full of so many synthetic and artificial ingredients, your body probably didn't even recognize half of it and was excreting it into the toilet. You probably noticed it in a form of disco wee. You probably always thought you were dehydrated, so drinking more water, but it was actually your body excreting what it didn't recognize. Juice Plus understand that. This is just fruits, vegetables, and berries. Your body knows it, understands it, recognizes it, and sends it where it needs to go. So What I mean by that also is inflammation is different in everybody's body. All right, so it could be in skin, in psoriasis and eczema and acne. It could be in joint inflammation. It could be in kidney and liver health. It could be in tummy, in gut health. It could be in so many different ways. So what Juice Plus could do for you is going to be very different to me and to the next person that I share it with. That really amazes me with the results that keep coming back all the time. It just creates that craveability, helps you bridge the gap, because with not every day being perfect, especially with a family, you just can't get those nutrients into your family's body each and every day like you would. I know I've got my standard fruits and vegetables I want to purchase each week to get going, but knowing that I'm getting my Juice Plus into my body is a really big relief as a parent. So that's your micronutrition, okay? Your oil in the engine. Gets everything running smoothly. You don't really understand how much better your body can be running, or at a more opulent level, until you start putting it in there. All right? And Juice Plus being the company with a heart, they understand, we want to get these nutrients, these amazing nutrients into our little people. And we want to get it into them early. We're seeing such dramatic obesity rates in the US, so we want to counteract that here in Australia and decrease that before it really gets too scary. So when any adult gets to have our micronutrition or our whole food capsules, they get to sponsor a child for free for 4 years between the ages of 4 and 18. So that's amazing. And they can either have the fruit and vegetable capsules, giving them an extra variety of 17 fruits and vegetables each and every day, or they can have it in a chew form, a super yummy chew form. Again, 17 variety of 17 fruits and vegetables. All it is the same powder that goes into the capsules, but it's joined with an all-natural tapioca, plant-based chew, and it's really yummy, and the kids just eat it as if it's a lolly, which is pretty nice. And that's massive. We're seeing massive results there, and kids are sleeping better cognitive behavior. For my children, respiratory, they both suffered heavily from croup when they were little babies, and for me that was the biggest thing to go. Here comes one now. He likes to say hi. Other things, yes. I don't need you to come in and cough, but thank you. I guess another thing for them is when they're going off to kinder and they're going off to school, you pack their lunch boxes, you know what's in there. But when they get into the playground, they switch things out. They change things. He eats super well, but my 2-year-old, not so good. And he picks things out and throws it over his shoulder willy-nilly, and I never know what he's really getting into his little body. But with Juice Plus, I know he's getting that variety in each and every day. So I'm blessed to know that that's going in there. All right, macronutrition-wise, we've obviously got to fuel our body, the right way as well. So Juice Plus come out with an amazing nutritional drink called our Complete Powders, come in 2 yummy flavors, chocolate and vanilla. These give you over 30 plant-based ingredients in them. That's massive. Again, no synthetic, no artificial ingredients. They're really yummy. They've got some natural sugar in there from stevia and sugar cane, equivalent to a banana, so no crazy amount. But you've got beautiful things in there from broccoli, alfalfa sprouts, radish sprouts, broccoli, quinoa, millet, ancient grains, mushroom, pomegranate, and all these amazing things. So my 2-year-old has this for breakfast for me in the morning. So that's why I don't stress about what he eats, and what he doesn't eat, because I know he's getting this into his body. Beautiful things in there, vitamin B complex, niacin. Niacin's a beautiful mood balancer. So between your body starting to function better and that extra energy and that mood balancer, we're seeing lots of results also with anxiety and depression, which is pretty amazing also. Vitamin D is a really hard resource, especially when you're pregnant, from mushroom and pomegranate. So that's in there also. So these are great for in the morning when you're running out the door and you haven't eaten, or you're a mama living off toast and coffee. Or they're also great for that sugar fix in the afternoon when the kids get home from school and they want a treat. Give them a chocolate milkshake. That's the chocolate one. But it's only healthy, so it's really, really good. And you can freeze the leftovers. Icy bowls, summer's coming up, so lots of alternatives you can do with those also. And Juice Plus, we're starting to realise, because we're not a massive company with a huge catalogue to, really get people confused, but they realised there was a part in our nutritional, lifestyle that we still hadn't quite got corrected. There was still a gap, and that was with our natural omegas. All right, the human body, what doesn't create its natural omega-3s, and they've come up with a product to help us cover that as well, which is all plant-based, no fish involved. So vegetarian, so which is amazing, covers all them, which is great, from some beautiful plants and algae to help you supplement your omegas also. So that's eye health, brain health, again, inflammation in joints. So beautiful, beautiful product. We're super excited to see what sort of results we get to that. That's really new on the market. And we're really excited to share with you that one also. So that's only been out the last 2 weeks. So now we've got a beautiful orange one to go with our beautiful rainbow effect of our trio. So what we're always excited about too is because we come under an amazing team. All right, so we get to be part of what we call the Juicy Body Transformation, which is a family-friendly lifestyle program. All right, without that strict dieting, no calorie counting, deprivation-free, and really, really yummy recipes. All right, because obviously once you start flooding your body with Juice Plus, you're going to start craving more healthy stuff. There's no point in starting Juice Plus and still living off McDonald's and KFC. It's just going, you're going to be getting some good nutrients in there, but you're still fueling yourself not the best way. Yes, we are offered treats. There's definitely lots of chocolate treats in here. But our program was built by a beautiful, a great team, but headed by a beautiful woman by the name of Kira Westwick. Kira is a nutritionist. She's a mama too, and she was also runner-up on MasterChef 2014. So she knows her stuff. She's an absolute foodie, and she's constantly adding more and more value to this program. It's all online, and all of our customers get to be a part of it for life, for free, when they take Juice Plus. So we love it. We see amazing results from it, because when you are flooding your body with Juice Plus, you want more of that rainbow effect. You just don't know how to cook it most of the time. So that's where this program comes in. We've got over 400 recipes with the program, another 800 whole food recipes in our private group, where we look after you, motivate you, help you any way we can in making that health shift in your journey. We've got beautiful recipes to help you with your thermos. There's the treats one, kids ones, bloke ones. It covers the whole family. We've got a gourmet cleanse. We've got an 8-week shred starting very soon with a big prize pool in it too. So it's a perfect time to get started. But we're all about teaching people how to look after their health, and it's a long-term thing, not a short-term thing. It's not a short fix. It's really there to help you and guide you to keep those creative and health vibes going for the rest of your life. So that's literally our program and products in a nutshell. I'm just going to see who's on and see if we can get a couple to share. So I can see Marina's on. So I'll just grab Marina. Marina, can you tell me how Juice Plus came into your life, what results you've had so far, and why do you love sharing it?
Thanks, Jarna. You know how excited I am, so do shut me up if I go too long, okay?
All right.
Yes, Juice Plus came into my life about a couple of months ago, and on the actually JBT itself, and I have been on the product on Juice Plus, so this is my now 2nd month, and I'm absolutely blown away with the results. The first thing that I've noticed was energy, and that was like the biggest thing that I really, really wanted. I'm a mum of a 16-month-old, and ever since I've given birth, it's just been so hard to get back into my healthy lifestyle. And even when I was pregnant with her, I always used to go to the gym, used to eat healthy. And with her, I was just surviving on toast and coffee, and never really having the energy to even cook nice, good meals for myself and the hubby. Whatever I could was just for her. But yeah, really, in about maybe 3 days, I noticed just a surge of energy. Like now I can, not that I'm recommending it to everybody, but I can sometimes go to bed maybe at 11 o'clock at night, wake up at 6 in the morning, even if, Olivia had woken up, and sometimes she won't go back for about an hour. She'll have that split night. So I'll end up with maybe sometimes 5.5, 6 hours maximum of sleep. And I'm still going. I'm still, going at work. I come home, I'll do a workout, I'll cook meals, and oh my God, the meals and the JBT program. Oh wow, I'm just so delicious. So yeah, that was really really big thing for me. That another thing is my skin is clearing. I wasn't actually expecting it to show so fast, but yeah, I started noticing it about a couple maybe 2 weeks ago. So yeah, I used to have really really bad back acne, just really inflamed and red and just not nice, not pretty. And now it's subsiding, and I'm just so excited, just to have that clear back. Really, really excited. And another thing that I just noticed about maybe a couple of days ago, that sciatica, that they kept telling me that, after pregnancy it will go away. It never did. It was just constant pain, whatever, you're trying to find a position, sit down, stand up, it's just there. Your legs are constantly sore, the pain in your feet and whatnot. And I haven't even had it for the last 3 weeks. I haven't even thought about it. Like I mean, every now and then maybe it will come up, but I don't even recognize it. It doesn't stay long, and I'm just so excited. My little girl takes Juice Plus as well. I just mix it in with a little bit of yogurt for her, and because she's not on the chews just yet, so I just use a capsule for her of each, the fruit and veg. And I noticed that she's actually she is sleeping better, which is yay for mum. These are I'm so excited, and I'm really looking forward for more to more results. But yeah, it's amazing.
Awesome, and I'm so glad to hear you have that sciatic result, because that was the same as me, and I just think that that's still like a really peculiar thing. So it's really cool to hear someone else having that result.
Yeah, definitely. It was, love it.
Cool, beautiful. All right, Maddie, I don't know if you can hear me. Maddie, are you there? I wonder if you're free to share. Let's see if looks like she's doing something at the same time, but I'll just give her a yell out. If she's free, she might be able to jump on. Oh, no. What? Hey, can you share?
Yeah.
Oh,
sorry,
you're a legend.
Got you on in the background.
That's all right. Can you just tell everybody how Juice Plus came into your life, what results you and your little family have had, and why you love sharing it?
Yeah, sure. So Juice Plus came into my life about, what are we, October? So the end of May. And one of my girlfriends found the program and the products through one of her girlfriends, Casey. And it was really intriguing. It sounded like one of those gimmicks, to be honest, at the start, and I kept asking her questions, and she jumped in and started it. And the more I found out about it, I thought it was a perfect fit. I'd been looking for something to do from home. I've got a little family. I've got two young kids, and I wanted to have that extra income from at home, so I didn't have to increase my part-time hours. I don't want to miss swimming lessons and, the play dates with my girlfriends and their little kids, and, just going to the park and just the small things, my son's first crawl that he'll do, hopefully soon. I didn't want to miss that stuff. So I wanted that side business, and this is what it's turned out to be, and it's really perfect. It's fitted in, great. I can work from home. I do most of my hours when the kids are in bed or at their nannies having a play. So that's that part. And then the biggest thing I've found with results is that my son, he's nearly 9 months. Well, he's 9 months today, actually. And he doesn't sleep very well at night time. He's been sick for 2 months probably now. So he's up nearly every 2 hours from 12 o'clock onwards. And functioning the next day would be almost impossible, I think. But having that extra nutrition gives me the clear mind, and I can focus, and I actually wake up and I actually feel like I have slept, even though I haven't really had that much. When I have slept, it's been deeper, and I feel like I've had a good night, which is funny because you don't. And we do eat healthy. We have our meat and vegetables and potato and greens and stuff. But my daughter is 3 and she's she has chicken nuggets and corn and fish and corn, and she's only just started eating rissoles. So knowing that I can give her those chews every day and that she gets that extra nutrition which she needs to develop her brain and grow, like she's at such an influential age with that sort of stuff with food, it's a peace of mind being a mum, I think, knowing that your children are getting the right nutrition. So not only you, but it's more beneficial for them as well.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you. And sorry for putting you on the spot.
No, I was just giving Jade dinner, so I was like, I think that was me.
You're amazing. Thank you. So a couple of different results there. Like I said, everybody is different, but, we're seeing a lot of people be able to reduce their medication. Like, we spend fortunes on all these medications to help with specific things, but then they create monsters of other things inside us. Creating, we've just gone through winter, so a lot of people are seeing that joint inflammation reduced. Their hands aren't hurting as much or their back isn't hurting as much anymore. But then a lot of people, it's just really that whole, I'm sleeping better. I feel like I've slept. You've got that energy and all those sorts of things. For a lot of people, skin, psoriasis and eczema is such a big, big thing now. The allergies with all those processed foods and revealing in everyone's skins. Especially, it's really hard for the little ones to manage and cope with. So just before we hear from our gorgeous girls that are launching tonight, I'm just going to touch a little bit on some of those myths that come up when we check out an opportunity like this. And I know for me, when I first started, I had a couple of beautiful friends and family reach out to me saying, oh, are you sure you know what you're doing? It's one of those things. You're just going to be working your butt off at the bottom there for somebody else sitting pretty at the top, and you're never going to get anywhere sort of thing with it. But do you know what? That's where I was with the defence and where I was in my government job. I was with them for 11 years. 11 years I worked my butt off. I upskilled all the time. I was always training. I was always putting my hands up for new jobs. I was on higher duties for 4 years and I still didn't get to win a promotion just because of the way government kept chopping and changing things around. I had to leave one organisation and go to another one, to win that promotion. I love that we're so different to that. And I guess to show you is I like to show you, maybe think about Coles and Safeway, Myer, some of those big, big companies out there. They've all got their CEO. It's only one of those. All right, they sit at the top. Maybe not pretty, but they do sit at the top getting all the money, the cream off the top. They delegate stuff down to their board of directors, then down to their state managers, area managers, store managers, section managers within the store, and then obviously down to the people we see. We see these beautiful people putting through our shopping each and every day. But I don't know about you, especially the way I've been lately. I've been doing most of my shopping online. I don't want to go in. So they have been doing my shopping for me. And the things that I have forgotten and I've had to run in for just to get a bit of milk or bread, I'm doing it myself. What's the point in queuing up with it? There's only 3 or 4 people there to put orders through now when I can just go through and do it myself electronically. So these guys are getting less and less and less because more people are shopping online or putting through their shopping themselves, and they're being told they either need to look at how they're doing their job, so they need to either do our shopping for us, deliver our shopping, look at some of these positions in the middle section, look at other stores, or look at a completely new job. They might have already been here for 3, 4, 10, 20, 30 odd years, and now they're being told they need to change. For some of these guys, they might have been career driven and they might have already been upskilling to go for some of these positions, but they've got to elbow and kick and make sure that they are the best at that in that level to win this position. This was me when I transferred over. I got to that middle section. The money was amazing, but longer hours, more stress, taking work home with me. There was no work-life balance, and I got super run down. I never saw my family. What was the point in me having children? The structure was just how it is. This is how it was when I had my restaurant. This is how it is in my government job. Yes, I might have been career driven and, I might have liked the idea of getting to that top position. I was never going to be Chief of the Defence or the MP of Australia. And the likeliness of any of these guys in Coles or Safeway ever winning that top position are slim to none. This position's normally come from somewhere external. They've already had experience, years of experience, and they know the business inside and out. I love that we are literally that, but on its head. We have a top position called NMD. We come in at what we call a virtual franchise. All right. Yes, we do have promotional levels as well. Okay. But when we come in as a virtual franchisee, we're linked arms with somebody, someone that's going to look after us, nurture us, coach us, and help us create success however we want to, slowly, quickly, and whatever. And if we don't help them do that, we don't have any success ourselves either. So just say this CEO down here had seen the lifestyle and the life I was creating, and he was interested, wanted to do what I was doing. He doesn't get to come straight up here and jump into NMD. He comes in as a virtual franchisee, just like any doctor, scientist, nutritionist, guru, anything. They all come in at the virtual franchise level, which I think is amazing. We link arms with them. We help them get to these first few positions all the way up, teaching them teach to teach all the way through, helping and guiding them so they're not left out there on their own. And we all come in at that virtual franchise, but we all get that opportunity to build our business to the top. There is no roof, there's no cap on there. We all get that opportunity to grow and build together if we're driven, teachable, and willing to learn, which I just got and I just thought was amazing. And that's where we get super passionate about watching what these people that come into our business create, build, and let us be a part of with them. I think the other thing that came when I came in, because I was with the defence and I couldn't use social media a great deal with them, but coming into my new role, I could. I hadn't been using it for a long time, so I didn't think I knew enough people between my friends and family. But the amazing girl that introduced me to the business, Lauren, she showed me exactly what to do, how to share it with a few friends and family, how to start using my social media again, because she's the absolute social media queen. And I found these beautiful people that wanted to do what I was doing. You know, I said yes to the business the same day I did the product. So they believed that I'd done the research, that I knew what I was talking about, and they jumped on board with me. But what also happened was I found a few beautiful people that loved the opportunity side of things too. They loved the product. They wanted to share it with more people. They got FOMO and they wanted to jump on board with me. Well, they had great results and they had lots of people asking them how. So I had Lindsay at the beginning, my best friend. She travels around with a Navy everywhere and I never got to see her. Catherine in my mother's group, Steph in my mother's group. I showed these girls exactly what Lauren had shown me, shared it with a few friends and family, and boom, this thing started happening again. They too went and found a few people that wanted to get Juice Plus a bit cheaper, wanted to travel fun, wanted some extra income, so nappies and grocery shopping was no longer a stress. And this beautiful thing started happening. So Catherine went and shared it with Michelle in Tasmania, who shared it with Adam back here in Victoria, who then shared it with Zoe over in Townsville. Lindsay went and shared it with Melody. Melody shared it with Elsa and Josie, and Elsa went and shared it with Philly. All right, and they all just kept doing this. Okay, I can't remember all their names now because this is literally how it just keeps going. Of course, I've gone and shared it with more, and they've gone and shared it with more. It's like popcorn. When you pop it on the stove or in the microwave and it pops away and you take it out and it still keeps popping. Just because we're sharing our journey, we're not trying to sell it, we're not doing any of that sort of thing. We just hop on events like this and share with our friends and family the amazing change it's had in our house. All I did was share it with a few people at the start and these 3 gorgeous girls. And then since then, our beautiful business has grown and tripled and quadruplied since then. So now it's that time of the exciting time of the night when we get to hear from our 2 gorgeous girls who are launching. So let's see who's first on my screen, and it's Stacey. So Stacey, I'm going to spotlight you. How did Juice Plus come into your life? What results are you looking forward to with the product and program? And why did the business make sense to you?
Hi guys. Basically, the product came in a couple of months ago. I approached someone online about it, and the fear got to me. I got afraid that I can't do it. I got afraid that I couldn't afford it. I'm a mother of twins on a single income. My partner works his ass off, and I work nights when I can, just to cover the bills, basically. So I then saw a few girls a couple of months down the track that were on it and having such great success with the stuff itself. And I approached one and decided that I would just see how the business is going, suss it out, see if it's successful. And for her, yes, it was. And so I got in contact with, she put me in contact with Jana, and boom, here I am. I'm really excited about it because I have always been into making sure my family get the best food possible. I've made every single baby meal for my twins. I always have a veggie garden. My mother pretty much helps me with that, and my partner pretty much does all the dirt because I hate spiders. But I use the veggies and I cook the meals, and basically I'm really excited because those in the middle of winter or in the middle of summer when, you know, berries are $7 a punnet and pumpkins $7 a pumpkin, ridiculous prices sometimes, and you just literally can't afford it. I'm really excited that those times I can go, don't need the pumpkin, I'll go for the cheaper option, and the kids are still getting the nutrients, we're still getting our nutrients. I'm really excited to see some results. I'm really excited to get better sleep. I'm really excited to be more alert, have more energy, have more focus. I've got 2 babies at the same age, so it's hard, but it's also easy at times. Basically, the business makes sense because of the structure that Jana just showed you. Instantly I saw that when she showed me that the first time. When I heard that the first time, I was like, oh, that's easy. And it is easy, and I'm determined, and I can do this, and I can bring other people in that are in the same situation, because there are plenty of us out there, and so forth and so forth. So yeah, I just thought I'd give it a go and try my best. We're on a single income in New Zealand, and it's really hard. So whatever extra I can do, from the kids sleeping and me spending an hour on the computer, which I do anyway, just playing games, I can do that and put it into some positive action, and maybe get a grocery bill here and there. So really happy about it. I'm really excited to get going.
Amazing, hun. And that's it. And that's what I did too. I replaced TV.
Yep.
with this, and that's all I did. You know, my hubby finds it a little bit hard watching TV on his own now, but that's literally what I did.
I don't watch TV anyway.
I can just see Sylvia's just lost connection. She's just trying to get back on now. So we'll see how she goes. I can start talking about the other bit, and hopefully she gets back on. She's moved house, so she's been using everyone else's Wi-Fi, and they timed her out at the first place, so she's just trying to get internet, and I'll start chatting about the second part of our business, and hopefully we get to hear from her also. So the exciting part is how we get paid. All right, so we're really lucky in that we get to share this amazing program, product and opportunity in over 29 countries. So we get to make friends in over 29 countries. Lots of travel that, you know, can really pop up to those people that really love travel. For me, you know, that's our next thing is, you know, I want to reduce hubby's hours, and we want to travel Australia, get a caravan, take the kids and meet some of our beautiful, juicy family around Australia and New Zealand. My dad's from New Zealand, so that's why I'm really big on sharing this product over that way as well. So we get paid 3 ways here in Australia and New Zealand. We're on the same business plan, which is great. We get paid in retail commission, and we get paid, retail profit and commission, which builds up what we call our residual income, which is a beautiful part of this that just grows organically in the background continuously as you keep sharing this amazing program and product with more customers and clients, and building your team in the background. I'm going to come back to you, Sylvia. I haven't forgotten you. I can see you back on. And then from here, we get paid these amazing things called bonuses. All right. And I love it because this business is predominantly females. And we do put ourselves last. Whether we've got children or not, we seem to just do that. I don't know why we do that, but we just do. But if we go and get these small things done, like I bite my nails, but if you get your nails done or your hair done, how much better do you feel? Or, you know, sometimes it's just an extra bit of money for groceries so you can eat more of the yummy, healthy food that you want. I think a lot of time is people go to the convenience of these foods, of these already jarred preservative meals or takeaway meals because they can't afford it. They think it's the cheaper alternative is the best way to go. But these bonuses are what I love, and I love to share. We come in as a virtual franchisee, and we help you very quickly, hopefully smash out what we call DVF. Don't take any notice of these acronyms. They mean nothing. They're just there to help you grow your business. But the first big bonus is $400 for you and $400 for your teacher, because we're a teach-to-teach business, and that's called SDVF. That means you've shared the business with quite a few customers by then, but you've also shared it with at least 1 to 2 people, the opportunity also. And before we lose her, I'm going to grab Sylvia in case she loses internet again. So where is she? There she is. All right, Sylvia, I'd love to hear how Juice Plus come into your life. I obviously know how it came into your life. What results are you looking forward to? I know you've just received your product. And why did the business make sense to you? It's not letting me spotlight you. Can you have a go? Oh, are you there? I can hear you walking now.
You're cutting in and out.
Yep, got ya.
Yeah. So I just received a product.
Yep. Oh, might have lost you. Yep. That's a shame. That's okay. So Sylvia is actually a manager of a gym. All right, so she's already super healthy. She was taking some crazy shakes with some crazy stuff in them. So she's pretty excited to get on this as well and have an alternative there to show her clients a better way of fueling their bodies and recovering from the gym also. So hopefully we'll hear from her another time. It's a bit of a shame that the internet didn't work for her. All right, so SDVF, we've done that. All right, and then we keep helping you, show you different ways of growing your business within your warm market and your cold market without being that crazy person, because that's definitely not what we're about. We just want to share this health mission that that's been shared with us. And the next one's what we call sales coordinator. That's a $600 bonus for you, and a $600 bonus for your teacher. All right, in here you're probably starting to, help shape a few other people that are bringing in the business. You're helping them share the opportunity, and you're trying to obviously discover what it is you're attracting. What sort of tribe attracted to what are you? Are there more families wanting, exactly what you want? Putting more healthy meals onto the table, or, helping cover that struggle of getting their supermarket groceries each week. The next one is senior sales coordinator. That's a $1,200 bonus for you and a $1,200 bonus for your teacher. And I've got Catherine. Catherine's going to share her experience within the business. So she's been out riding her bike. It looks like it's going to rain on her. How did Juice Plus come into your life, Catherine? What amazing things have happened to you so far, and what are you looking forward to in the future?
Hi, thank you. Sorry. I'm getting footballs kicked at me as well, so sorry if I look like I'm ducking. Juice Plus came into my life through Jana. My youngest was 6 months old and my oldest was 3.5. And we were really struggling. My partner had an accident and couldn't work for 12 months. So, and I'm going to walk away from my crying baby. We were really struggling. I couldn't afford groceries, nappies, or anything like that. We were always asking for money. We're in a really, really crap time. And I started taking the products and had amazing results. And as the others had said, like being tired and stuff, I had amazing results. Shared it on Facebook. It went crazy. Like everyone's like, what are you doing? I want all this stuff. Like, what's the magic? So Jana said that she could share and tell for them, or I could earn some extra money from it. And I thought, well, putting 3 kids in daycare was just going to take my wage anyway. So I thought, why not? It was literally 20 seconds of courage. What if this could work for us? I wouldn't have to go back to work. I could stay home with my babies a bit longer. And my oldest going into kinder this year, because I started last year, I wouldn't have to have everyone else, do after daycare and pick-ups and drop-offs. So that was how I started. And since then, within 4 months, I was actually able to pay off my personal loan, which was over $10,000. It wasn't like I didn't pay $10,000, but it was one of those ones that it was taking me years to pay. And I actually never thought I was going to be able to pay it off. So that was in 4 months. And then I was actually able to book as a family holiday, which was amazing. And so since then, we've had 2 family holidays. I've actually got to go on girls' weekends and spend some time away and find myself, which was amazing as well. We brought a brand new car, and what else was it? We got to pay off the credit card, which was so rewarding, just in itself. And of course, we can now pay for groceries and nappies and all that sort of stuff. So it's just been amazing. I'm really looking forward to what's to come. We're planning a trip to Fiji next year, which I'm super excited about. And we also want to go to New Zealand as well. So that will be in the next 2 years. So thank you, Vajana, for letting me talk. And sorry, I've got to run. I'm getting yelled at. So thank you.
Life, being a mama. Thank you. So I love that this is so flexible. You can work this from the sandpit, from the cubby house, from the bathtub while the kids are swimming, in those stolen small moments. When I started this, I was full-time, working a full-time job and trying to figure out how I was going to do it. My lunch breaks, my morning tea, my toilet breaks. And then when the kids were asleep in the evening, I just replaced that TV with a bit of this, which was pretty cool. The next position is QNMD. This is me this month getting it done. $1,500 bonus for me, $1,500 bonus for my teacher. I'm just going to see if she's on, because I think she's secretly watching, but she might be able to share. And our top position, NMD, $3,000. Look, there's plenty of other bonuses going up that way also, but what I want to point out is you get each of these once, okay, as you grow the business. There's one down there as well, all right? But you bring in people that want to get their product cheaper, that want to, live and not just survive, that want to have a Christmas fund or a holiday fund, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 people. You get this 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 times, this 10, 30, 40. These bonuses are your teacher bonuses. So for everybody you bring into the business, you help them get to these different promotion levels, you get the teacher bonus, which is really cool. And by the time you're at NMD, and like I said, you can go as slowly or as quickly as you want. There's no pressure. These are here as incentives to help you grow. But you're on about 80 to 120,000 a year. All right? That's pretty amazing considering you're just helping people. You're referring an amazing program and product and an opportunity that just makes sense. Now I'm just going to ask her and see if she is free, because she's snuck off. There she has gone. That's all right. I saw Laura was on there and she's snuck away. But that's literally us in a nutshell. We get on here a few times a week because we love it. It's exciting, and we always hear some beautiful results. So thank you so much for jumping on and listening tonight. And if we didn't get all your questions answered, please make sure you reach out to whoever invited you and get those questions answered. And hopefully we see you on here again soon. So thank you and good night.